Good morning friends. Welcome to our channel Smart Study. Due to some internet problem and technical problem we are not able to take the classes these many days. Okay. Today we are going to learn about the profit and loss topic, the best 5 questions. Okay. Some important 5 questions I am going to discuss with you today. Now we shall see the first question. See, many of you will think this topic is very tough, but if you think it in the proper way, read the question again and again, then you can solve it easily. Okay. First question we shall see here. What is a here? 30% gain. Gain means what? Profit. Gain or profit both are same. You know that. 30% gain article, a profit of 300 rupees on selling an article. Then find the cost price. Nothing you have understood. Now I will read again. Listen here. 30% gain article, a profit of 300 rupees on selling an article. Find the cost price. Here what you will think, if you see here what is there, 30% gain is there, that means profit, and 300 rupees on selling price means you will think 300 rupees is a selling price, but no, wrong. Before explaining about this question, I will give you one small example. You see, suppose I went to one shop, okay, and I bought some tea powder from the shop, and when I bought it to home, my mother says that already this is there in our home, why you bought again, she will say. Then what I will do, this tea packet, powder packet is waste, no. Then my father, what he does means he will take that tea powder packet and sells for somebody. Okay, I bought for something price, I don't know for how much rupees I bought, means I don't know the cost price of it. Again my father sell the same packet for somebody for something price. So here we don't know what is the cost price, and we also don't know what is the selling price, but only our hint what we know is that they told that they are having the profit from the tea powder packet. We got the profit of how much? 300 rupees, and at what percentage, means 30% profit. Okay, that is gain. So here we don't know what is the value of selling price, and we also don't know what is the value of the cost price. We only know that we got the profit of 30% at 300 rupees. So everywhere while I am writing selling price, I will write as SP, and while writing cost, I will write as CP. Okay. Here you will assume that selling price is as 300 rupees, but no, that is wrong. Here 300 rupees is not the selling price. Profit for what? They gave 30% gain article a profit of 300 rupees. For that 30% profit, the amount is what? 300 rupees. Okay, 30% profit is nothing but it is equal to 300 rupees. Understood now? Here finally what I want to say is that here we don't know what is the selling price, and we also don't know what is the cost price. We only know that the 30% profit is equal to 300 rupees. Okay, and they are asking us to find what? Cost price. Now generally everybody what they'll do, they know the formulas. First what they'll do, they'll write the formula, that is the well known formula is what? Cost price is equal to 100 by 100 plus profit percent into selling price. You all know that. Okay, here you all will assume from the question that selling price is 300 rupees, and you'll substitute that and you'll do whole answer, and finally you'll get something 3000 by 13, that is equal to 200 rupees. But this method is wrong. Why? Because if the cost price is 200 rupees, here there we got the profit of what? 300 rupees. When the profit is 300 rupees, how can the cost price will be 200 rupees only? Wrong. Why this answer is wrong? If you applied the formula, means here our selling price is not 300 rupees. For 30% profit, the price is 300 rupees, but the selling price is not 300 rupees. You will simply substitute in the place of selling price as 300. So answer will be wrong. So now we shall see, this is the wrong method. First method which I told, which you will do, everybody will do, is wrong. Now I will show you one shortcut method. Within single step you will get the answer clearly. Now listen carefully. Once again see the question. Okay, if you see the question what they gave, 30% gain article, a profit of 300 rupees on selling an article. We doesn't know the selling price and cost price also, but they gave that the 30% gain gives the profit of 300 rupees. So can I write here that 30% gain is equal to 300 rupees? Yes, very good. So 30% is equal to 300 rupees. Then they are asking us to find the cost price. In profit and loss, everywhere what is the magic for us means everywhere you should assume the cost price as 100, then you can solve it easily. So, when they give the 30% profit is equal to 300 rupees, I am assuming cost price as 100. Okay, every time you should assume the cost price as 100. So, if we think 100% means how much we will get. If you do the cross multiplication, see here, 100 into 300 by 30 is equal to how much here? 1010 gets cancelled, 3 ones are 3 tens are, then we'll get 100 into 10 is nothing but 1000 rupees, and therefore what is our cost price? 1000 rupees. Understood? Once again I am saying, you see here they gave nothing but that 30% profit is equal to 300 rupees. I wrote that 30% is equal to 300 rupees, and we assume cost price we doesn't know, so I assumed as 100, then 100% is equal to how much means 100 into 300 by 30 if you do cross multiplication. Then if we do cancellation, we will get the answer as 1000 rupees. So finally what is our cost price? 1000 rupees. Okay friends, this is a very important question. Everybody will think that 300 rupees is selling price and they will do the wrong. Every mark is important for us in the competitive exams. Okay, this is the trick here. That is not the selling price. For 30% profit, that is the amount that we got. I hope you understood this question. We shall move to the next question now. Second question. See, here again like a same as the before question only. We shall read the question. See here. First, see 30% loss. Okay, selling an article makes the trader to suffer a loss of 210 rupees. Find the selling price. In the previous question and here, what is the difference? Same again. Here also they have not given any selling price or any cost price. Only what they gave, 30% loss is equal to 210 rupees, and they are asking us to find the selling price. In the before question, what did they ask? They asked us to find the cost price. Here they are asking selling price. So what you should do? First step is common for both the steps. Here 30% loss is equal to 210 rupees, they told no. I wrote here 30% is equal to 210 rupees. In second step, what you should do? Here in the previous question, what did I told? Here when they asked the cost price, I asked you to assume as 100% and I as 100%. That is for cost price you should do in that step. But if they asked in the selling price, what you should do means, whatever the loss they have given or profit they have given, if they ask the loss, you should subtract, you know that. If they ask the profit, you should do addition. Here they gave 30% loss, no. In the previous question here, what did I wrote? I wrote 100%. But here they are asking, they are not asking us cost price, they are asking selling price. Whenever they ask selling price, what we should do in the second step means, whatever they have given loss or profit, they have given loss here. So I should do subtraction from what? 100. 100 minus loss is 30%, that is 100 minus 30 is nothing but 70%. So I should write here 70%. Remember this, that is for only selling price. Okay, if they ask cost price here, find cost price, simply we used to write here 100. But they are asking a selling price. When they asked selling price, if they asked us to give us loss, we should subtract. Or suppose one more, if they gave here profit, you think, if they gave here 30% profit, what I will do? 100 plus 30 I should write. Okay, when they asked profit, we should do addition. If they ask loss, we should do subtraction. Okay, if they ask 30% profit, I used to write here 100 plus 30, that is 130 here. They have given loss, so I wrote 100 minus 30, that is 70%. Now, but this will applied for only when they gave the selling price. Okay, when we should find the selling price only. For cost price, simply here in down step we will write 100, but they have not given us cost price. Here they gave selling price only. This process will be applicable. Okay, when they gave cost price also, again don't do 100 plus 30, 100 minus 30, all those. Okay, for price simply you should write off 100. Only when they ask the selling price only, here if they gave profit, you should do addition to 100. If they gave loss, you should do subtract from the 100. Now finally 30% they gave, that is equal to 210, and they gave 30% loss, so I done 100 minus 30. Since they asked selling price, I wrote here also, you see, only for selling price it will apply. Okay, then what is the answer? If you do cross multiplication, what will get? 70 into 210 by 30. If you do cancellation, 0 0 gets cancellation, 3 ones are 70, 7 71. Okay, 70 into 7 is how much? 490 rupees. Finally our selling price is 490 rupees. So if you want, I have written whole note here about what I have told here. In denominator, denominator means don't take anything. See here down part is there, no? See here second part is there, no? In this part, if they find first this one, you see, if they ask to find cost price, no need to add or subtract, just put the 100 in the second step, down step. Denominator means don't think anything. This one, this, suppose I am thinking this one, up one as numerator, second one as a denominator or down part. In the second part, if they ask cost price, here you should write simply 100, that's all. But if they ask to find the selling price, what you should do? If they gave loss, you should subtract 100 minus the given loss. Here they gave 30, so 100 minus 30. Here I wrote, see. If they gave loss and if they asked to find selling price only, when they asked to find selling price, if they gave loss, that is 30% loss, 100 minus 30 is 70%. First, suppose if they ask, given if they gave 30% profit, what we should do? Addition, 100 plus 30, that is 130. Okay, understood? And then add on the cross multiplication, we got the answer of selling. Okay, the difference between the previous problem and this problem is, in the previous problem they asked the cost price and in this problem they asked the selling price. For cost price just I wrote 100, for selling price I told this one. Profit means addition, loss means subtraction. Okay, we shall move to next problem now. Okay, now this is our third question. See here what they have given. When an article is sold for 21.2 rupees, there is a loss of 4%. What is the cost price of the article? They are saying, once again I am reading, when an article is sold for 21.2 rupees, means they have given clearly, they have sold something article for 21.12 rupees, means what? They have given selling price directly for us. So selling price is equal to 21.12 rupees and there is a loss of 4%. How much loss is there? 4%. Then they are asking us what is the cost price of the article. For this simply you can do in formula and I will say you shortcut also. Formula is what? They are asking us cost price, no? Cost price is equal to, when they give price values for us, the formula is cost price equal to 100 by 100 minus loss percent into selling price. That means cost price equal to 100 by 100 minus loss percent is how much? 4% into selling price is 21.12. If you do cancellation, we will get the final answer cost price as 22 rupees. Okay. Now, if we see shortcut method, see here, they gave how much loss? 4% loss. Okay. When they gave the 4% loss, here if you observe the question carefully, in the previous question they gave loss and loss percentage. In the second question, if you see, they gave loss of 10 rupees and loss percentage 30%. In first question they gave profit of some amount, they gave loss percent, no problem. Profit percent both same also, no problem. But if we move to third question, if you observe carefully, see here what is there. See here they gave the selling price for us, loss percent they have given, means they have given loss percent but loss amount they have not given. They should give clearly loss percent, profit percent and profit amount, but here they gave us only loss percent but they have not given the loss amount how much. At that time what you should do means, here they gave the loss of 4%, no, means what you should do? Loss means what? We have lost something, so you should do subtraction. Okay, 100 minus 4 you should do here. Don't think again what is the cost price. Price means teacher told to do 100. Yes, in the denominator we should keep cost price same 100 only. But when they gave loss and not given the loss percentage and loss they have not given, what you should do? When they gave the loss of 4%, you should subtract that one in the numerator. So 100 minus 4% is how much? 96%. In numerator you should not write here 4%. Many will do that one wrong. They will write simply 4% is equal to 21.12 rupees. Cost price, no, so 100 they will write 100 is how much. But that is wrong. Okay. Why? Because they have given us this percentage but they have not given the amount, how many rupees. So what you should do from the loss percentage, you should subtract the loss percentage from the 100. 100 minus 4% is how much? 96%. That 9600 is 96% is equal to 21.12 rupees they have given. Then cost price means what I told every time 100. Suppose if they gave here selling price, we might have done, if they give it as addition, and loss means subtraction. So 100% means how much? Do cross multiplication again. 100 into 21.12 by 96. If I took this point, this decimal downwards, 21.12 by 100, it will become 100 gets cancelled. 2112 by 96 is equal to 22 rupees. See, in the both models, did we get the same answer or not? Yes. Okay, here nothing is there to confuse. In denominator, every time if they ask cost price, just write 100. Okay, if they ask selling price, if they gave profit means you do addition to 100, and if they gave loss means you do subtraction to 100. In numerator, what I told, read the question carefully. In the question, if they gave loss value, that is amount or money, and loss percentage also, no problem. Or if they gave profit value and profit percentage also, no problem. But in this question, they have given us the loss percentage, but they have not given the amount of loss. Okay, that time what you should do means, in the numerator from 100 we should subtract the percentage of the loss they have given. That means 100 minus loss percentage is 4%. So 100 minus 4% is 96%. So they gave that 96% value is equal to 21.12 rupees. Then cost price, that is we will assume every time cost price as 100. That is our magic. Then 100 is equal to how much? Cross multiplication, finally we got the value of cost price, that is 22 rupees. Okay, now we shall move to the last question. Sorry, fourth question. Okay, zoom. Now see the question I am reading here. See, if you are having where you can pause that video, you can take a screenshot it. Okay, you can not understood, listen again. Okay, if you listen again and again, you can understand clearly. After listening each and every problem, to pause the video and write it. Okay, first time when you listen, it will be easy only. You should practice. If you practice more and more only, you can become perfect. Okay, now we shall move to next sum. See, a man gains, here okay, GAINS, that is profit. A man gains 20% by selling an article for a certain price. If he sells it at double the price, the percentage of profit will be, he is asking. Again I am reading the question, listen carefully. A man gains 20%. Okay, he is gaining 20% by what? Selling an article for certain price. Okay, by selling an article for certain something price, we don't know, he will get the profit of 20%. That is the first step. In second step, what they have given, if he sells it, means again the same article if they have sent at double the price, the percent of profit will be. Okay, understood? See, they are asking us to, if you see the question carefully, they are asking us to find the percentage of the profit. Any time, okay, if you need to calculate the profit will be calculated every time depending on the cost price only. Remember that. Okay, you know that profit percentage can be calculated based on the cost price only. But here they have given us profit is 20%, but they have not given the cost price. We need to find out the profit percentage based on the cost price, no? So let us assume that cost price as the X. Okay, I wrote here, see, let cost price is equal to X. Next they gave us the data, what? Profit is equal to 20%. Understood till here? Clear na? Cost price I assumed as X and profit is equal to 20%. Next, in first step, what they have given, a man gains 20% by selling an article for a certain price. That means selling price is equal to nothing but what? 20%, that is profit of certain price, we don't know, that is cost price, 20% of the cost price. Cost price we assumed as X, no? So I wrote 20% of cost price is nothing but as 20% of X. Here 20% is profit or loss, they have given profit. Profit means we should do addition or subtraction? Addition. So when we do addition to 100, 100 plus 20 is nothing but what? 120. Yes or no? Profit means it will increase, loss means it will decrease. Whenever they gave profit, we should do addition. If they gave loss, we should do subtraction. Since they gave profit of 20%, I added 100 plus 20 is nothing but 120 by 100. Off means what? Nothing but into. We should denote whenever they gave the off with into or multiplication. Okay, into x. So if you do cancellation, 0 0 will get cancelled in numerator and denominator. Next is 2 5s are 10, 2 6s are 12. Finally we got the selling price as what? 6x by 5. Now we don't know the cost price, we assume the cost price as x and our selling price is 6x by 5. In the second step they have given one more. You see here, if you observe carefully in the second step, if we sells it at double the price, the percent of profit will be. He is saying that now if this means he sells means what? The selling price is equal to double the price. If it doubles, then it is the percent of profit. Means now we should write one more new selling price. How will write one more new selling price? Means new selling price is equal to double. He told no. You know that double 2 times, triple means 3 times. Double no, so I wrote 2. 2 into what they told before? Initial selling price. Okay, double the price. Price is what we got before, its selling price is 6x by 5. So since they gave double, 2 into 6x by 5, I wrote 6 into 2 is how much? 12x by 5. Okay, this is our new selling price. Now how in the profit? You know that profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. Now what is the new selling price we got? Is to take the new one, not the old one. Okay, new selling price is what? 12x by 5 minus our cost price is we assumed as x. No, 12x by 5 minus x is what? If you do LCM, it will be 5. 12x minus 5x by 5. 12 minus 5 is 7, so 7x by 5. We got the profit as what? 7x by 5. Now what they are asking to us to find means profit percentage. Okay, they are asking us to find the profit percentage. In the question, if you observe, okay, see here, they are asking us to find the profit of the profit will be. So you all know that the profit percentage formula is what? Profit